you're not going to make this album. We're going to bring you down as low as you can fucking possibly go and just drive you into the ground.
Like, just extreme tribulation for me to be able to be in this position where it's like the gun to my head, like, you only have 2 months to write this record.
I think some of us were a little more worried about the album not getting done.
We have nothing else to lose. It can't get any worse.
That with all this shit happening, we have to get this done. This is something that we have to make big. It's got to be the best. It's got to be, you know, for these people. We can't sit here and just lay our heads down and say, oh well, this is something that's going to tear us apart, because it clearly does emotionally. But because this stuff happened, it makes you want to succeed that much more.
After Creator in March, we had maybe 3 songs written, you know, musically, maybe a couple other riffs, you know, stewing, and we had no idea what we wanted to do. What are the odds of us getting on a summer tour? We're not going to get on Ozfest, we're not going to get on Summer Slaughter, we're not going to get on any of the traveling tours. So we said, fuck it, we're getting home April 1st, let's write, let's go in the studio in the summer, we can do this. Let's take 10 weeks, finish up the record, and go into the studio. And that's pretty much exactly what we did.
The Onslaught was more pure thrash, in your face, 17, 18-year-old, you know, some really young, angst-ridden teenagers.
The Onslaught being more so a straight thrash album, and a lot of people took it as being a throwback. With the newer album, Black River's Flow, we still have that same influence with the same bands that we were into, but we adapted, we progressed. It's more of an evolution.
This time around, it was gung-ho. It had to get done now. We've been on the road. We, you know, have a better idea of what, in our opinion, what people want to hear, which is what obviously what bands strive for. We've got a little bit of new us with a little bit of the old us.
You know, I don't even know how to put it. I want to say, you want to say it's evolved. You want to say it's more mature. It's all that stuff, but it's more than that. You know, I mean, the things that we were going through writing this record really come out in the playing. You know what I mean? And I think fans are going to hear that, and I think they're really going to react to it in a good way, and I hope that they do. You know.
Are we ready to try one? I think so.
The songwriting process that we went through on this record was completely different. We had a lot more time to mess around with things in the studio, and I mean, compared to last record, that was our first time going in the studio, so we didn't even know what the hell you could even do in the studio, much less as compared to now.
Okay, that is good.
What is good? Okay, just trying to refresh.
With this progression, I think it adds more dynamic, more atmosphere to what we're doing, to the sound of our music, as opposed to, again, on the last record, on the Onslaught, very monotonous. Good stuff, definitely, but very monotonous.
I think the hardest obstacle with the new music at this point, considering we haven't toured with a lot of it, was learning the song so fast, being under so much stress trying to, you know, get it done.
What came out, I think, is awesome. I think there's incredible diversity on the record. I think fans are really going to be surprised when they hear it, because it's not what they're going to expect, and that's what I like about it. But it's going to be better than what they expect, and ultimately, I love it when bands do that. I love when a band takes a risk and goes in a different direction, but keeps the essence of the band, but takes it to the next level, essentially. And I think that's what we've done.